black bears in the area. I'm Laura, and this is my story. I'm challenging myself on new hiking trails to get more fit, while slowly picking up backpacking and camping skills for my ultimate goal of completing a thru hike. Subscribe and join me on my next adventure. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of hikes in the Cherokee National Forest since I live so close to it, and there's so much to explore. I'm the type of person I like to really explore one area at a time, but I still want to continue on my waterfall hunt and really start knocking off a lot of those waterfalls off my list, and they're kind of all over southeastern Tennessee, so maybe I'll start venturing out a little bit more each week, and maybe I'll do like one Cherokee National Forest hike here, and then on another one I'll maybe go to a state park or something. The trail I'm taking today is actually next to the Ocoee Whitewater Center. In the 1996 Atlanta Games, Ocoee was the only in-river whitewater venue ever used in Olympic history. So it looks like there's a couple different trails around this area that you can take. These can be different trails that I work my way up to, but wow, there's a lot in this area right next to the Whitewater Center. So it is Sunday and there are rafters on the river. This is like the perfect vantage point if you just want to watch them go on the river and go through all these rapids. So this is where they would have competed in the Olympics in 1996. Oh my gosh, it just looks like so much fun. I don't really like hiking on the weekends because it gets really crowded, but if you come on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then you'll see the rafters, and it kind of makes the trail more scenic because then you can just watch them from the bridge. Okay, so I was just watching the whitewater rafters. Now I'm getting started on the trail, and very first thing I see is this. So I'm obviously not super surprised to see that there are black bears in the area. I don't think that bear spray is legal in Tennessee, so I'm just gonna have to keep my eyes open and just be careful. So the trail I'm taking today is called Bear Paw Trail, and it's in Cherokee National Forest. It is a little less than 2 miles long. It's a loop, and it's considered easy. For the most part, I would agree. There is some uphill. I think you're getting a little less than 400 feet of elevation gain. So this trail is really meant to showcase the Ocoee River. And you apparently will be following the river throughout the trail. I'm hoping that we'll get some really good river views. Right now the trees are blocking it. There is amazing shade on this trail. You're definitely under a canopy of trees, and it's not really scenic, but I know that I'm close to the water. I can hear the water almost the whole time. I don't know if it's because of the season or if this is just what I've observed. I feel like a lot of people in this area don't come for the hiking. They come for more of the whitewater rafting and the kayaking, because I've come on the weekend and the weekdays on a lot of these trails and I never really see a lot of people. Maybe they're going to the state parks, or maybe there's just a lot of these trails and people can spread out. It rained a lot last night, so the trail's pretty muddy today. And that's probably why the river is so dark right now too. All right, so I've come across my first sign after walking maybe a little over half a mile. And the whole thing is Bear Paw Loop. So let me check the All Trails map and make sure I know where I'm going. And I gotta double check to make sure which is which and what is what. But it's definitely good to have a map around here, because that's one trail, that's one trail, and that's one trail. And all I knew is that I was going on the Bear Paw Loop. So I need to make sure I know where I'm going. I'm not sure if I've said this enough, but it feels really nice out here. It's maybe in the low 70s. A little humid because it rained last night, but it's like cool and breezy. And I'm honestly shocked that it feels like this in August. So when I saw the weather, I didn't even think twice. I was like, yep, gotta go hit the trail. Gotta take advantage of it while I can. got to the top of the mountain, or the hill, however you like to describe it. And it's a lot brighter up here and it's more leveled. But I gotta check the map again because that looks like a trail, but this looks like a more obvious trail. So I'm gonna check my All Trails map just to make sure that I'm staying on course. But I think I'm halfway done already, so that's great. Yep, I am on the right course, still going strong. Oh, now I see a sign. I love it when the trail is marked. I think this could probably be marked a little bit more, but there's a lot of signs because there's a lot of different junctions. And I still have not seen one person on this trail. I saw one person ending the trail as I was starting the trail, and they were on a bike, but that's it. I haven't seen anyone else. And it's 11 o'clock. It's not too early or too late. This is where I am currently at. Honestly, can't tell if the map wants me to go this way or if it wants me to go that way. I mean, I would assume that I'm going back to the Whitewater Center because this is supposed to be a loop. So I'm gonna try that way for maybe a minute or two, see if I'm still on the trail, because until I, progress a little bit on the trail, it doesn't really show me very well. I think there's some sort of like lag when it comes to updating the map. So I'm gonna walk on this for a little bit and see if this is the right trail. Okay, cool. It is the right trail going towards the Whitewater Center, which makes sense. It's just something that I like to double check on. I like to always have a map because it's very easy for me to get lost. I've never been here before, and it's just smart to have a map, right? And the All Trails map is free. If you need to download, I think you have to pay for that, but I'm just using the free version that will keep me on course. So yep, for the most part, this trail is really well maintained. No complaints, honestly, no notes. They've done a really good job with this trail. And no bears so far. In one of my earlier videos, when I went to Benton Falls, I talked about how I've come across a bear before. That was in North Carolina. And basically, I was with my dog on a trail that we went on all the time. And we were going up this hill, and they were switchbacks. We were going around this curve, and I kind of look through the trees as if one was like all the way down there. I see a bunch of cubs climbing up a tree. And I stand here for a second, I'm like, oh my gosh, a bunch of baby cubs. And I've got my dog with me, and I'm like, okay, we need to keep going because if the cubs are there, the mom is probably there too. And so we keep going for maybe like 2 minutes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they're climbing up the tree and we have to come back this way. So maybe we should just turn around and end it here. So we turn around. I look at that same spot. I don't see the cubs. I see the mom. And my dog is going crazy because we're up on a hill and they're climbing up this tree, and that tree is kind of like downhill, so we're kind of eye level with them. And Sadie is not barking yet, but she's getting really excited. She's like kind of jumping around. She's locking eyes with this mama cub, and suddenly this mama cub starts climbing down the tree, staring at us with intent. And I'm like, oh no, This isn't happening today. So I grabbed Sadie and we start running down that hill. And she was still up in the tree. I guess she could have jumped out, but she probably didn't want to leave. I think she had 3 cubs. The next time I saw a bear, it was when I used to work at Biltmore. If you've never heard of Biltmore, it's this 100-year-old castle in Asheville. There are bears sometimes on the property. I used to work at one of the hotels, and one of the bears actually went swimming in the pool. Luckily there were no guests at the time, but that was kind of funny. I didn't see it, I just heard about it. But the one time I did see a bear on the estate, it was literally right next to a busy road, and it was just climbing up a tree. I can definitely understand why they labeled this trail easy. It's been such a good trail. And I think I'm going a bit downhill now. And I should be on the part of the loop where we're headed back to the Whitewater Center. Well, you know that you're not too far from the start of a trail when you see a bench next to the trail. So should be just about done, and I'm starting to hear the road more, and I would think I would hear the water by now, but I'm not. I just hear the road. So I have finally gotten to the point where I've completed the loop, and I'm going back down the trail that I started on. So this was one of the first signs that I came to. So I just came from there, started there, and followed it that way. So very nice, very nice. Oh my gosh, I just thought about how pretty this trail is going to be in the fall. Holy moly, because there's so much foliage. I can never say that word right. Foliage? We'll go with that. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, in the fall, holy moly. Then I probably won't have this trail all to myself. It'll probably be lots and lots of people from out of town. And honestly, if locals are ever going to hike, this is probably when they're going to want to hike too. So probably won't have the trail to myself at that point, but that's okay. There's plenty of trails out here to enjoy. If you've enjoyed this vlog so far, make sure to like it and comment. That really helps me. It helps push out the video more. I think especially commenting really helps the video. If there's something more that you want to see in these vlogs, definitely let me know. When it gets cooler, I'll start doing more backpacking, and I'm hoping to do more longer trails. Right now I'm trying to just get my endurance up and trying to get to know the area a little bit better. But so far I'm feeling really confident. I'm feeling really, really good that I'm gonna finish this trail. There was definitely some things I needed to do today, but when I saw the weather and how nice it was gonna be, I was like, I have to take advantage of that. It's August. I don't know when the next time it's gonna be this nice. So hopefully that means we'll have a short summer. Probably not. It's probably just like a mild cold front coming through, but that's okay. I'm gonna take advantage of it. You can definitely hear the river now, so we are almost done with this trail. I love it when trees have these little knots on. This is not a little knot. This is a massive knot. And I don't know what causes them, but that is a massive knot. There's all these kind of lumps all over him. I'm guessing it's like some sort of like fungus or something. I don't know. Really interesting though. All right, we are coming back to the start of this trail. Man, I'm super proud of myself for completing this. I wasn't sure when I was gonna get back on the trail just because of the heat. But yeah, really glad that I made today work. And I don't know, just feeling proud of myself, and glad that I get to bring you along for this journey, because this has been a very interesting one, getting back into hiking and getting back into something that I really enjoy, didn't get to experience for a really long time. And yeah, just hoping that you're enjoying this journey with me. So thanks for following along. All right, here's the start of the trailhead. I made it. Woohoo! I think I'm gonna go explore around the Whitewater Center real quick. Man, the river is really high up today. I don't know if it's just because they release a lot of water. I mean, yeah, they release a lot of water, but maybe it's also because we got a lot of rain. Crazy. Normally the water doesn't look this like murky brown. And honestly, if you don't want to go for a hike, but you just want to come check this out, like, it's a really nice path. It's paved and it leads you right down to the water. Let's go check it out real quick. On the days where they aren't releasing water from the dam, it's actually a really nice creek and you can come and swim here. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you can see all the different groups coming by now. Yeah. So cool that on a weekend that you can just come out and see this. And this is a free place to come walking. I always see this whenever I'm driving on US 64 through the Cherokee National Forest, and I've always wanted to stop and see it, but haven't had the chance, and today's been the best day to see it because there's so much action going on. Man, this looks so intense. Man, those are definitely some goals that I have. I want to get out on the river for sure. It is starting to rain now, so I'm gonna head back to the car. I was just watching the kayakers and rafters on the river. It's pretty cool because you're just right next to them. So I'm gonna head back to the car, get out of the rain, and get some lunch. So you can see all the different flags that participated in the Olympics in 1996 here. Thanks for joining me today on my hike. I had so much fun, and I'm outside at home now enjoying this false fall. It's been like in the 70s and it's been unreal, so I'm trying to soak up as much of it as I can. If you notice that this video looks maybe a little bit sharper or the quality looks a little bit better, that's correct. So I was able to upgrade my camera. I'm really happy so far with the quality of the videos. If you're not seeing a difference, I'm going to talk you through how to change your settings so that these vlogs can look sharper and the best quality on YouTube. I recently found out that whenever I was watching vlogs on YouTube, I wasn't watching in the highest quality. So I'm going to give you some step-by-step directions on how you can watch this video in the highest quality possible so that you can get the most out of it visually. So when you go to any video on YouTube, whether it's on your TV, your phone, your computer, what you're going to want to do is go and hover over the video and find where the settings icon is. And you're going to click that. And you're going to go to quality. And right now mine's at the lowest quality possible, and I'm going to change that to the highest quality. Sometimes it's 720, and in this case it's at 1080, so I'm going to click the 1080, and it takes a minute for it to change the quality. But now you're all set. So now you're going to see that all of your videos is going to be showing it in the highest quality going forward. Being able to give y'all high quality videos for these vlogs has been one of my goals, so I'm really happy with how this vlog came out. And if you really enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, write a comment, tell me what your thoughts were. If you enjoy more of the hiking videos, or if you want to see kind of a variety of outdoor adventures, please let me know. And if there's a hike in southeastern Tennessee that you want me to check out, please let me know. I'm really wanting to see lots of different places in this area, and I'd be happy to receive any recommendations. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I'm really excited that now all my videos going forward will be in 4K and they'll be extra sharp. When you watch these videos all the way through, you're really supporting me, and I really appreciate you. If you do want to support this channel even further, I have set up Patreon. And on Patreon, I'm going to be sharing some behind the scene things, going to be sharing more about myself, and I'll be sharing also some sneak peeks of the videos that I'll be releasing in the next week. And I'll also be sharing some sneak peeks of future videos. So if you're interested in supporting me further, check out my Patreon link. It's in the description below. And I'll see you on the next trail. Bye. It rained last night, so the trail is a bit muddy. So I'm having to kind of... Oh my gosh, you can't make that shit up. Oh my gosh. Okay, like I was saying, it's a bit muddy. Literally where I just slipped. I can't believe I was just talking about the mud. And then I really can't believe I didn't fall.